Yes, boys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. FC25, the Chelsea past and present slash Chelsea RTG. We're in a bit of two minds what we're going to do if we use just Chelsea or past and present. For now, we are using past and present. Um, while we get up to a solid team, we probably will go past and present, but probably only Evo Chelsea players. That is my goal. That is why we have Ake and Matson, two ex-Chelsea players. Believe it or not, yes, Ake did play for Chelsea. Then we sold him to Bournemouth, and then he's made a name for himself at Man City. So all well and good for Ake. If we kept him, might have been a different story. Got a few players on the bench. We're still using Foden at the moment every now and then. Um, Not too often. I mean, I've only played about two, three rivals games. I think he come on in two of them. I think that was because I didn't have Palmer and Nkunku. Um, Hudson-Odoi is absolutely insane, genuinely. If you're looking for a cheap card, I think he is a good one for you. Um, yeah, I think he's incredible. However, that's not what we're here for today. We are here for our custom tactics we are using so far. Now, unfortunately, the only way we can make this work is by having somebody off chem in the centre mid role. Um, I mean, could maybe make a change to it, but you want this position, the left centre mid, to have a attacking player in it who can potentially start centre mid. That is obviously a tough thing to ask. So, you're going to have to find a bit of a gem in that sense. But yeah, this is team so far. We got four attackers, two midfielders, and then of course the back line. We're going to have a look how that sets up um, in game. We've got custom 4-5-1 counter and then high defensive approach. Depends how you want to play this. If you can easily go balanced if your defense is solid or maybe not as good. I like playing a risky game. I've got a terrible back line, all due respect. So I still play high. So um, yeah, I prefer to play high. Obviously, counter 4-5-1 is how you set up, and then custom, and then we're heading on to player roles. Um, this is obviously without the ball. We're going to defend in the 4-5-1. How we obviously start up. I mostly put players to what they can get a plus to. So Gusto gets wing back, then we got two defender pluses, got a sweeper keeper, full back, inside forward, James as a playmaker. We got a holding, box to box, inside forwards, plus plus on Palmer, and then we got advanced forward. Unfortunately, Nkunku's only plus is a false nine, and that is not going to help us with our formation. So yeah, like I said, you want an attacker in this left centre mid role. Of course, you want your two wingers and then a striker who you can trust to score the opportunities because he is mostly going to get all the shots here. And then we're going to go to with the ball. And now it looks absolutely horrendous, I know, but hear me out on this one. Matson, again, still on fullback. He plays kind of. He is the left back. He's a big, but he plays a little bit inwards. Um, but obviously we don't have him on. Is it like inside fullback where they play in midfield? This is like a natural thing. He's going to drift inside a bit, but he will, of course, get on that left back spot and cover the wings quite nicely for you. I've been really enjoying Matson. I'm not going to lie. Not many people have got past him, so big respect to Matson because he's doing a solid job. Of course, you got your two centre backs. Not much of a difference. They're always going to be there, and of course, so is your keeper. Gusto on the wing back. Obviously, this isn't going to be Gusto for you potentially, but I would like, I'm just saying the names just so I can get a grips of it as myself. So wing back on Gusto, he does make a lot of forward runs, but he is never caught out of position. He does hold his run quite a lot. I think once he gets about 5 steps past the halfway line, he kind of holds his runs and doesn't go more forward unless you either give him the ball or send him on a run. So, it's kind of a good thing, so he doesn't get caught out. Um, and yeah, that's not too bad. We've got Caicedo on box to box. Of course, you can have him on all of these different ones, but we have him on holding. We've got Enzo on holding as well. Could potentially go Enzo as a box to box, or this midfielder as a box to box or a playmaker. Um, but you do want them staying back to defend, because Lauren James is going to offer you that fourth man or woman in attack. That is why she is on playmaker. You know, for you as well, this whoever you have here will be on playmaker. Just make sure it's not someone defensive. You want these two to be the defensive ones. We want, yeah, James on playmaker. She is going to practically be the cam, but she would also come back and defend. Obviously, it's not ideal when, you know, that player will have like 40 defending. However, it doesn't actually make as much of a difference as you will believe. She just offers an extra man in that midfield, which obviously makes it harder for them to get through, because obviously this game is a lot different. We've got inside forward on the left wing for me, João Felix with the power shot Evo. Um, you know, I mean, he's going to cut inside. Obviously, he's gone through the power shot Evo, so he's going to get some power shots off, which makes it a bit easier to score. Yeah, and João Felix is definitely a good player for this. If you still do have the Evo, power shot Evo, and you can put him into the start or something like that Evo. It's the one that gives the +1. You could also put him in that, and you could get him a cracked card. But yeah, João Felix is a good player. He's just going to cut inside, going to offer a kind of a second striker. He's going to get the power shots. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be solid. And then Palmer on inside forward plus plus. Um, Practically the same as Felix, but he's going to do a better job. Again, obviously it's going to be a different player for you, but for me, you know what I mean, Palmer is always there. Whenever Nkunku is stuck, he's got a whole back line to try and beat. Palmer is always there. Your right wing will always be there to support. Obviously, maybe Palmer does a better job because he's plus plus. If you can get a plus plus, then that's good. I think Lamine Yamal's a plus plus on this. I know he's quite expensive, but I think Foden is as well. You know, I mean, it all just depends who you have. As long as you can maybe try and get a plus on the inside forward, even if it's just one, I think that is going to be a good start for you. And then the striker is just advanced forward. You don't want them on anything. You don't want them as target forward or false nine, because they actually need to, you know, get up the pitch and offer you a bit more. Poacher's not bad. Poacher is, you know, really not bad. However, the one why I like advanced forward is because if you read, it says a versatile attacker who usually stays close to the opponent's defensive line. That is what you want, because through balls are so OP this year that you want him as close to that back line as possible. So when you play a through ball, even if it's a bit of a scrappy one, it might just get through. And yeah, it is definitely much better, um, personally. Obviously, I'm on a Chelsea account, so I can't put pluses in all the positions here. You guys can. So I do recommend, out of all the positions, playmaker, holding, defender, that you make sure they are at least a plus. Um, Obviously, I'm at a disadvantage, but it's not the end of the world. So yeah, this is the custom tactics. Feel free to give it a try. Remember, without the ball, with the ball. I'll chuck the code in the video now. The code is there. F hashtag E5WATLPJP, and that is my tactics. So hopefully you guys do like the tactics. You know, feel free to give it a try. Let me know your opinion on them, or if you have any sort of tactics for me and I can give them a try. You know, chuck the code in the comments and I will actually give them a try, because I'm still trying to find the V formation for me. This is just what I'm using for now, but I'm actually beating a lot of people in like games and online. So, you know, that is why I'm using them, and I thought I'd recommend them to you. But yeah, feel free to use and let me know what your ones are in the comments as well. Um, And now we're going to quickly move on to finish off the video with some packs. And like I said, couple packs to finish off. Just the daily ones, the 82 triple and the 77 doubles, 3 of them. Yeah, so we kind of got 77 times 6 in a sense here, haven't we? First one, it's nothing special. Of course, everything's from the Saudi League nowadays. Duplicate as well, but you know what I mean, just chuck that away. This was me filming this at about 2 AM after coming back from the Chelsea game. So, you know, this is all I got. Not too many packs. But Chelsea won 5-0 yesterday. We had a great day, and that is not bad. And we did get a walkout. We got a super, I don't know what you call it, a women's league, and we get Lauren Hemp. I mean, when I saw left wing and it was a woman, I really wanted Guro Reiten. We didn't get her, unfortunately. However, Lauren Hemp isn't too bad, I guess. Okay stats, but again, we cannot use her, so it is no use to us. We've done the 82 times 3. We're going to go to the store. The game did crash, but before, so you know we left that bit out. Didn't crash this time, and we go and pack Victor Osimhen. Would have been used in the Chelsea sense if he actually moved and wasn't difficult about wages, but the game's a game. He went to Galatasaray, and there we go. The video's done. Hopefully you enjoy the tactics. Please let me know yours down below, because I'm looking as well for some new ones. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.